consider myself a strong person of faith, but after that, I feel I'm stronger. We were getting ready for mass. It was like 6:20 in the morning. It was still a little bit dark, and then there was a big earthquake. So everybody started like, what's going on? And electricity just went out, and we were like running all over the place to get the older and sick sisters. So the 7th at 4:24 a.m. I remember by the hour and everything, because Tuesdays I do breakfast. So it was my turn and my twin sister to do breakfast. And I told my sister, my twin, I'm going to the kitchen. And I took my apron, and that's when everything started. It started shaking and shaking and shaking. I started like, earthquake! And I covered my sister, and she covered our dog. She said like, oh my God, we're going to die. And I said like, well, if God wants that, we'll die. But if he doesn't want that, we'll live. But it was a really emotional moment. I could hear all the sisters like outside, like they were screaming, earthquake, help, running and everything. And when it stopped, then I told my sister, you go out, help the other sisters, and I'm going that way. So we started going out, because most of the sisters in the building, except for the council and a few, were young. The other ones were talking about 80s and 90s and 70s, because that moment for them was like, I'm going to die. That's what they thought. But we moved quickly and we took them out of the building. So we knew that they couldn't live here because they were scared. The second day I slept in the car, and the third day we got the tents from a Boy Scouts, and that's where I am. I had never slept in tents, but I'm enjoying it. When they said this has to be demolished, I was like, that really, it was a pain in the heart. We thought that the buildings were strong, and we always spoke about like our buildings are strong for the hurricanes, like Maria and everything, but not for earthquakes. So it's like a new experience for us, and it was really tough. The mother house is where all of us come, and we used to live there with our founder is Mother Dominga, that she's in the process now of becoming a saint, right? So we lived our first moments of religious life there, and that can be saved. It can be fixed. Those are like 40 rooms, but we lost here like more than 40 rooms over there. This is part of our income. We sell the hosts to different parishes, and that's what we use for our living. And so when we said we lost the building, it was like, what are we gonna do? Then we moved all the machinery to another place. It was the only kind of building that was saved. The other thing that hurts is that we were all living here, like the older sisters that they've given all their lives to the community, and now they cannot be home. But then when we see it like in another way, we say like, well, at least we didn't lose any of the sisters in that. The big tent that you saw in the entrance, they brought it for us to sleep. But then people started coming from all over the place, not only Puerto Rico, from the States. They called and they sent packages, or they flew over and bought stuff and came and brought it. And we said like, where are we gonna put this? We don't have a house. So that the tent that was for us to sleep was used like for a center to receive things and to give them out to the needy people. I forget the name of the group, but I can tell you later. And United Way gave them the money, and they came. It's a group of volunteers, of people that are they work really hard. And they did it in 2 days. They were saying like, you're helping other people, but you're still in the streets. So we want you to rest, we want you to sleep, and they built that for us. They did everything. First, it shook me, my faith. I was so good there in Maryland, my Lord. And I tell you, I went to the chapel and I said like, what are you doing, Jesus? I was so safe there, so good, in Maryland, with the snow, with the people, and I love the cold, and you brought me here in 2018 for this? And then I said, I'm sorry, Jesus, I'm sorry. Let me erase that. And I said, thank you. Thank you for making me stronger, for making me live this moment of faith. Because when I was out of Puerto Rico during Maria, I was like, I want to be in Puerto Rico. I want to be there. I want to be part of this. I want to help the people. So now you give me this gift to be with my people during this moment. And I'm asking you, what's your problem, Sister Judith? I had never lived anything like that, and I don't want to live anything like that. And every day it's like that earthquake, and over. We have more than 30 a day. Yesterday and the day before, they were a little bit strong. And I said like, there you are again. And when we don't feel them, I said like, oh, what's going on? Where are you? And they come back again. I say like, this January 7th changed our life forever. He changed our mission too, not of the community that's to work with the families. He just said, keep working with the families. But in my position, he said, you're not gonna be only upstairs, or you're gonna be moving around with all I want you to do every day. So it made me stronger. It made me admire the beauty of life and say, thank you, Lord, I'm alive. You gave me another opportunity to live again and to work with the people and to work for the salvation of my soul and the souls of others. And I thank my Lord for that, because, to be strong in faith and with love, you can live every day.